just complete hypocrisy, and it's an entirely built up stupidity which people have fallen into.
That why, as an audience, it's a very devil's advocate question. Should I pay for an online or a virtual gig when I can just listen to your pre-recorded songs and the quality is better, and I'm anyways listening to it online, and like there is no live kind of experience. So what is the difference? And I mean, why should one attend a virtual gig than listen to a pre-recorded, show with like lag and internet issues and all of that?
No lag. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. So what these guys did is that they have now made spaces where an entire band can play it together while getting concert quality audio in our headphones. Okay. A reasonable minimal lighting system and a brilliant uninterrupted broadband connection.
नो बस लाइव शो में एटमॉस्फेयर है ना, वहां पे लोग हैं आजू बाजू में, वो जो म्यूजिक आप फील कर रहे हो उसको, मतलब लिटरली वाइब्रेशन.
Yeah. I'll give you an analogy. I've thought about this. I'll give you an analogy. When I was a kid, the only way to watch cricket was to go to the stadium. Today, I can watch cricket at home. Now imagine that at home, I actually watch better cricket because I can watch the ball turn. I can watch the swing. Okay. Now, in a virtual concert, everybody is in the front row. Right?
Yeah.
Everybody is watching my hands play this. Everybody is watching my expression when I sing. Everybody is watching the drummer. Everybody is watching the guitar player. You're not 30 rows back and probably next to somebody who insists on talking throughout the concert.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So you actually are getting a chance to see something for almost 1/10 of the cost which you might have paid to walk into that crowded concert. Number one. Number two, I have enough, let's say, I'm saying Indian Ocean has enough fans in cities and places where we will never play.
That's an important one. Yeah.
You get to see us live. And I'm telling you, the thing is that live is not the same as the recorded song.
Yeah.
Okay. क्योंकि हूबहू तो कभी छपता नहीं है ना लाइव में. Live में चीजें होती हैं. You watch the players interacting with each other. You watch all kinds of things happening. Which is why this, I think, will stay post-corona. अब तुम सोचो, तुमने जिंदगी में फलाना लाइव नहीं देखा है, कुछ भी एक एक्ट, और तुम कभी देखोगे भी नहीं. ठीक है. अगर तो YouTube में फ्री कॉन्सर्ट नहीं है, तो तुम कब देखोगे और कैसे देखोगे? प्लस नंबर वन. नंबर टू, हर कॉन्सर्ट अलग होता है.
बिल्कुल.
ठीक है. अब मैं तुम्हें चांस दे रहा हूं कि 100, 200, 300 रुपए ऐसे मान लो, मैं तुम मेरे को लाइव देख पाओ, खर्च करोगे कि नहीं? एंड दूसरी बात, तुम घर पे बैठ के दारू पीते हुए, पॉपकॉर्न खाते हुए मुझे देख सकते हो.
बिल्कुल, वो भी है. हाँ, 100%. तो इज देयर एवर दैट फियर कि यार हम ओवरबोर्ड चले गए तो पता नहीं क्या ही रिस्पॉन्स हो जाएगा, फिर कल ये पूरा ही बंद कर देंगे? what is the, because everything is so calculated now and it's put out as a production, every word is shown to a lawyer and all of those things. Like is that fear not there, and if it's not there, how do you reach that stage of not having that fear?
Problem is that the courts are most of the time not taking cognizance of the complete crap that's going on, right? So as a result, there is self-censorship to the point where, in fact, right now, last month, Rajora and I made a song on police brutality. Okay. And our manager and Varun said, boss, isko na abhi mat nikalo. क्योंकि आपको अंदर कर देंगे.
हाँ.
So you have to choose at this point कि आप अंदर जाना चाहते हो. मतलब you have to wait. You have to weigh, is it important enough to say now and then get locked away for potentially X years? Or is it important to hold back and say to a lesser extent other things? You know, and this is not just ऐसी तैसी, I'm sure it's true with a lot of people. तो मैं तो ये कहता था कि यार कैमरा अंदर नहीं हुआ तो हम
right. वो तो I think
और रजोरा ये कहता था कि सर देखो ऐसा है कि आप तो तिहाड़ जाओगे, 5 स्टार जेल है, वरुण आर्थर रोड जाएगा, वो भी 5 स्टार जेल है, मैं तो साला दासना जाऊंगा.
Oh no. That's
आप मेरा भी सोच. So, you know, that's the thing. And I know that even with what we've done so far, somebody might suddenly, like they took off, Rajora started getting death threats.
Of course. That's the new
For
normal.
Something he had said a long time ago. And in fact, he was quoting our beloved Prime Minister.
Right.
तो उसने beloved Prime Minister ने बोला कि देखिए पहला प्लास्टिक सर्जरी इंडिया में ही हुआ था, शिव जी ने गणेश जी का प्लास्टिक सर्जरी किया, तो रजोरा उस पर टेक ऑफ हो गया कि यार अगर करना ही है तो प्लास्टिक सर्जरी ठीक से कर दो ना यार, कौन आएगा तुम्हारे पास अगर ये तुम्हारा है. और he said कि इससे ये एक चीज साबित हो जाता है कि फूंक के प्लास्टिक सर्जरी मत किया करो.
Fair enough. Yeah.
He got death threats for that. जबकि ओरिजिनल स्टूपिड कमेंट तो प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने किया था.
Of course.
So it doesn't matter, you know, these guys have stopped caring कि उसने जो भी बोल दिया ठीक है, तुम नहीं बोलोगे.
Yeah.
तो अब क्या है कि तुम नहीं बोलोगे, तो अगर तुम्हारे घर आके लोगों ने मार दिया तुमको,
हाँ,
तुम्हारे घर वालों को मार दिया, तुम्हारा घर तोड़ दिया, तुम्हारी गाड़ी तोड़ दी, कोर्ट कुछ नहीं करेगा, कुछ नहीं करेगा तुम्हारे लिए. Okay, so you are now in a position where you have to take your chances, and so you have to be really thinking about, you know, is it worth doing it now? Should I tone it down? And this is not very great.
Yeah.
You know, and उल्टा हो रहा है कि कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं कि फ्री स्पीच पे इनफॉर्मल अटैक है, कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं अरे ज्यादा फ्री स्पीच है, anybody can say anything and get away with it.
Right. But
so the thing is that I agree that anybody can say anything but they don't get away with it. If somebody favorable to the regime says rubbish, they get away with it. Somebody unfavorable to the regime says it, they get death threats and rape threats and, you know, that kind of stuff. I mean, you have to, and the trouble is that it's become so polarized that people who support the government are unaware of the fact that rape threats are given to any woman who dares to speak up. They actually are unaware. Because, you know, what social media has done is it has put us into separate boxes. You know, so you are put into separate boxes where you, like we say, echo chamber, जो कहते हैं. तो आप सिर्फ अपने जीते हो, तो आपके echo chamber में अगर आप pro हो, तो आपके echo chamber में आएगा ही नहीं कि रेप थ्रेट देने वाले को फॉलो करता है हमारा ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर, और तुम्हें पता ही नहीं होगा कि रेप थ्रेट्स दी जाती हैं अगर कोई औरत कुछ बोले तो. और ऑन द अदर हैंड जो एंटी के एको चेंबर हैं उनमें से उनको कुछ अच्छा दिखता ही नहीं कि सब कुछ ही खराब है, यू नो, whereas the reality as ever lies somewhere in between.
सबसे पहला तो the Beatles or the Rolling Stones?
Beatles any day.
Beatles. Okay. Classical music or jazz?
Any day, man. Come on. Rolling Stones is so like non-complex as compared to the Beatles.
Wow.
As music, longevity तो अलग बात है. Rolling Stones really कुछ भी नहीं है यार. Just blues chords progression है.
Right. Jazz or classical music?
Jazz.
Protest music or spiritual music?
No, protest.
Protest music. Sitting at a dharna or eating a meal at like a Taj or an Oberoi?
Ooh, tough one. Both are interesting.
Stephens or IIT?
Stephens,
Stephens, okay. Mountains or the ocean?
mountains.
Um, think about this as a teenager, maybe. Would you, as an artist, drinking or paraphernalia?
I don't do paraphernalia, man.
Right. Okay. So drinking. Your favorite web series right now?
Don't watch. I haven't watched TV throughout lockdown.
Um, live gigs or studio recording?
Live, any day. The energy, the chances to make things up on the fly, the challenge, everything is more. In a studio recording, you get 30 chances or more to put down whatever you want. So you can make n mistakes, and that is modern studio recording with separate digital tracks. Also, you have to, I can't play my bass hard because the guy keeps saying, oh, it's peaking, man, it's peaking. I'm like, damn it. You know?
Yeah, fair. Baul singers or Manganyas?
Oh, very tough one. I'm sorry, both. I've enjoyed both too much. I've probably seen both live, and they're uh, extremely fantastic, both of them.
Singles and EPs or albums?
Well, I used to love albums, but now nobody buys them. So singles, I guess, is what we have come back to after 50 years.
Of course. Bass or vocals?
Oh man, what a bad one. I love playing bass. I love playing bass, but I love singing as well. Um, but I would probably say bass.